Welcome viewers, it's actually midnight now, but I've got a video coming up. I was out second visit on the new field. I just added this in to remind you, please like, comment and subscribe. And if you go on Facebook and you type in Anglo Celtic metal detecting, look for the group if you're not in it already. Join the group if you're not in it already. And we've got a raffle on there. There's two XP pinpointers, two really nice, fairly expensive hammered coins, loads of other prizes. So jump over onto Anglo Celtic Facebook group and get yourself a little ticket. Enjoy our second visit. Hello. That badge is multi-million pound gaff. Nobody really knows this, but he used to be the bass guitarist in ZZ Top Badger. That's why he's got this nice gaff. He likes his beards and that. He's got one bit of an Anglo Celtic there, but he ain't got the latest one. So we'll put one on for him. Oh, and we're going digging now as well, by the way. Shout out to our lovely mate Phil Fraghill, Heart of England Metal Detecting Club. Well, I was only here 4 days ago and this grass has grown an inch already. It's a little bunter. Little bunter is like a gatepost fixture. But yeah, just been speaking to one of the residents there, lovely people. Always engage with the public. I'm going to look for a lost ring next week and it's got the person's family crest inscribed on it, and he sounded very posh on the phone, Bunt. He sounded posh on the phone, mate. So let's hope we find the ring and get a private estate for the permission. See what we can do here today. Okay, well, just had a target here. It's sounding really sweet, unlike the Bunt. And coming in at a beautiful silver milled number of 92. Really thought it was going to be a great first hole, and it's a cow tag, but we haven't had anything fancy pantsy off here yet. We've only had the 2.5 hour session on it the other day. Every time we come back to it, it's increasing them chances of hitting a nice silver or something. So let's hope today's the day. First outing on this field that you seen the other day. I concentrated over by the houses, hoping to get on a bit of lost jewellery or a nice milled silver. Lots of targets there, and there's still most of that area to be done. But today I'm looking at the field in an older context. There's a rise here. There has been Romans off some of the neighbouring farms. We are in a place where the Romans were knocking about, so I'm going to explore the wider field today, not go for like the ringers that should be over by the houses. So we'll see anyway. Al just seems to be enjoying himself. Hey Bubsy. Ah, loves my Bunt. Oh, just a little bit of lead on that one, viewers. Just a little bit of lead, but got to dig them, haven't you? We've all got to dig them. Got a little pop, pop, pop. Slightly fuzzy, wuzzy signal. Low numbers, small button. Very, very occasionally I've had that exact signal and it's chucked up a little smallish hammered. So yeah, you never know. Today's a button. I love Bunty. I do. I love digging. I do. I love Sean Chant. I do. 'Cause he's many things. He's many things, is Sean. But amongst it all, he's a top bloke. He's a bit of an onion, but I like him. He's my type of onion. Alright, you French people and you Welshies. Ah, he's catching up with Badgie. He's on the coins. I'm not yet, but I have been filming and dossing about and singing songs. So he's got, I think that's George's 5th penny, I think.
Yeah, half penny as well.
And a half penny.
Nice. First coins I've had in months.
Yeah, because you've been busy, family with the mill. And sometimes life gets in the way of what we want to be doing out here, isn't it?
It does. But I've drawn a blank pretty much every time we've been out.
Yeah.
Last
It's not your fault.
No.
It's not, and it's not the legend's fault.
I blame Bunty.
You blame Bunty, mate. Oh, he comes in handy, doesn't he? He does come in handy. Yeah, I'm loving it. Perfect weather for me. I don't like the sun. Not a fan of the rain. I can handle the rain, but not when I've got the old codger with me. I'm excited for tomorrow, Badgie. Excited for a couple of things. The ring recovery for next week. It sounds like they might come from a well-to-do nearby family.
Come over and give you a hand.
Private estate, hopefully in the bag. Tomorrow I'm out with Rob over in Nuneaton. I showed you a clip in my last video. We got a silver gilded Roman brooch and a big half crown like mine, and loads of other stuff. And he was digging ditches and going through the spoil. Well, he's engineered an excuse to dig a load more ditches, go through that spoil. The archaeologist was up in arms. She's like, you can't do that. He's like, well, actually, I'm digging a drainage ditch, lady. Deal with it. So we're on JCBs and stuff tomorrow. And you can come next time.
Next time. Well, this weekend is a child-free weekend.
Oh, is it?
Yep. No kids, no teenagers.
Okay.
So if I manage to get out of bed before the pub closes.
Would you like a bunty to mine tomorrow? I'll let them think about that, viewers. I've just popped the question. On the buttons again, Bunt. Well, at least in the last obvious areas of this field, I'm getting targets still. I don't think it will have had much in the way of metal detecting done on this field. Stop it. Stop swearing. Stop swearing, Bunty. Hey. Oh, bless him. Thought that was going to be a spindle whirl or something. Unless he gave up making it halfway through. Optimism, it always gets the best of me. I seen that bit in the clod and I thought, oh, is that a bit of jewellery? Well, if it is, it must be a ring pull pendant. That's it, you stop swearing, Bunty. I'm going to guess part of a buckle. Not eye candy, not eye candy. Stop the yapping, Bunt. I've just had the optimism again, mate. I know I try and avoid optimism, but it always gets my hopes up. Bunt. With this only being our second visit on this field, and with me and Badger not having pulled a hammered or anything juicy off it yet, or any silver, it's really reminded me of my other good field in the other village 8 miles away, where I got my Viking axe and all my hammies and my silver Roman and my gold George III coin all off one field. When me and Dean went on that together, because it's by where he lives, first 4 or 5 outings, no silvers, no hammers, not even a cheeky common half silver sixpence. 4 or 5 goes. And all that was on there, and we missed it all for the first 4 or 5 goes. So if I don't get a real juicy one today, not going to put me off. It just tantalises me, it draws me in more, because I know this field and its location out of any of the others on the farm will be more busier. It will have finds on this field, and that's all part. It's like hunting. It's literally like going hunting. One day you might find the antelope, another day it might escape you over the top of the mountain, or another day the mountain lion might eat you. It's a bit like metal detecting. It's funny that, because that's Rob Thompson's group and that's a half crown. We've both got half crowns now, Rob. You got yours the other day. And I've just got some more lead, viewers. Just got some more lead, and he's barking a lot off camera. No, I haven't had a coin today, not yet. Some sort of fitting. Gubbins, as we call it in the trade, frunk. You filming me, Dad? I was just swinging my bollocks. Can't even do that without you filming me. He's happy. He's happy, I'm happy. Am I on my first coin? Or is it a button? If it's a coin, it looks old, but it don't look silver or nothing. Is it a button or a coin? Oh, absolutely made up. That's got all of the intentions of a worn Roman, that. Yes, definitely a Roman. Oh, first coin off this field. Well, today I'm on a Roman. Told you there's Romans about, didn't I? You got to believe. Now it's all dried off from the dampness of the soil and from me washing it. I'm having second thoughts about it being a Roman coin. I thought I could see in the slick mud on it, I thought I could see a trace of an old. But now it's drying, I'm not sure whether I can see the traces of a fixing there. Like there might have been a pin on the back of that there. That could be a small old brooch that, honestly, like, you know, 800-900 years old, maybe older, going back, possibly Roman. I've got one in the house that size, it's lovely, it's got enamel on it. I don't know, that's a mystery for now, mystery object. But it gives me hope, it looks old, whatever it is. Thought it was on to another possible Roman, I thought it might have been a minim. It's not, it's a little button. Little small gold gilded button for my little button. There you go, button bunt. Quite deep, about 7 inches. Sweet sounding target. Really convinced that might be a few nice coins all dotted together, but no, it looks like that's what it is. That's not going to float anybody's boat, is it? That's not eye candy. Unless you've got cataracts. I like poor Bunty, bless him. Got something in the hole. From here, I'm not overly familiar with it. Is that a ship halfpenny or something? I don't know. I thought it was. I've got that optimism rubbish going on again. I thought that grey colour was the silver sheen of silver. Well, looking at the picture, it's probably a ship halfpenny. Oh my, but at least it's a coin. It's a coin anyway, kids. Keep saying that, Stevie. I thought I had some rare silver there that I'd never seen before. Oh, and I've threw it away now. Ain't dug one of them for a while. I ain't dug much of anything for a while, you know that, but there you go, ship halfpenny. My first shotty bunt. I don't think I've had a shotty off this field yet. Right, put that there. Down there, it's a footpath all the way down the side of the field, but unfortunately it's behind a fence, so it's actually not part of the field but right next to it. But then in the tree line behind that, I'm pretty sure there's a little brook. So that's something to factor in when you're trying to read the land on your new field. High points, low points, water, courses. Yeah, so I'll have to pay close attention over to where that brook is. Try and run these fields through an old footpath site as well at some point, but I'm no good at all that really. More top frunk, Bund. What are we going to do with the top frunk? It's like a bit of vomit on the chin of existence. No good to man nor beast. But we'll dig it out. Ye gads, Bunter. This might be a little bit older than me. Oh, I don't know. Is it cream cheese in a tube? I don't know. It might be, it might not be, but one thing is for certain. Whatever it once was, it's now utter shit. A little bit of history, Bunt. A little bit of history. Probably. Well, it's all history, isn't it? Might be a pistol shot. Might not be. Who knows? He's just come over rattling his little tub. So, he hasn't had any coins for a long time. You've had 6 today up to now, mate. Yep. We ain't had no silvers, but like I've been explaining throughout this video, this is a little bit like unwrapping a present. First few visits on an half decent, hopeful field. So we're just taking the outer layers off on these visits.
Yeah. It's good. I'm happy with these few coppers.
You're happy, mate? It's an improvement.
Brilliant.
Yeah, good,
Brilliant.
good. Been on the buckles and stuff as well, Badger. Lots of little old relics. No stunning medieval relics or nothing yet, but they'll be here. But he's just shown me this, and this has got me puzzled, viewers. It's got all the accoutrements of a miniature little horseshoe. I think I've seen horseshoes with a little tab on like that.
Yeah.
Keep them on. Definitely looks like where the square nails fit there on the sides. But look, it just fits in my hand like that.
It almost fit Buster.
I was just looking at Bunty there. Do you want a new set of shoes, Bunt? So here's the footpath that runs alongside the field. Unfortunately, not in the field. The brook will be just here in this tree line. What are those though, viewers? These plantains. They look like they've been ripe and they've gone withered a bit, but I don't know what they are, viewers. If you can tell me, so that if I see them next year when they're ripe, I'll know whether I can eat them or not. There's a lot of them, they're all over that tree, so it must have been nice for the birds or someone, even if we can't eat them. Oh! Well, it's something round, Bunt. It could be a shotty. It could be a blemish shotty, Bunt, but it isn't. But it has got a hole in the middle. Oh, that's interesting. It's got writing on there. I'll give it a wipe and see if we can make any sense of that. Might have been a coin at one point made into somebody's tally or token. Well, it is interesting. It's got my initials on back to front there. GS, H on the bottom. What looks like 2 arrows. Well, they're quite rudimentary, those 2 arrowheads. A lot like you get that's stamped onto military items that are actually part of the services. So you get that stamped on tools, cutlery, all kinds. That like little military arrowhead to denote that it is actually a military item. So maybe that's what that is on there for. Anybody seeing anything remotely like it, let us all know. It's interesting anyway. Don't think there's anything on the other side. I don't think it has been a coin made into something. Interesting though, I do actually like that. Something different. See, we're supposed to be going this way. It's a bit busy over there. Come on, Till. Tilly, back this way. Oh, he's so stubborn. He's so stubborn. We don't go that way if she pops up. No, we don't. Oh, don't you be chasing that pigeon. Look, she's doing a rock and roll now. She's always doing it. Oh, Bunty's going to get his way. He always does.